the impact of no-code platforms on software development processes, and the future of programmers. In the ever-evolving landscape of technology, a new paradigm has emerged that promises to revolutionize the way we approach software development: no-code platforms. These innovative tools are designed to empower individuals with little to no programming experience to create functional applications, websites, and automation processes without writing a single line of traditional code. As these platforms gain traction and sophistication, they are not only transforming the software development process, but also raising questions about the future role of professional programmers in an increasingly no-code world. The rise of no-code platforms is a response to the growing demand for digital solutions in every sector of the economy, coupled with a persistent shortage of skilled software developers. These platforms offer a visual approach to application development, allowing users to drag and drop pre-built components, configure workflows, and create user interfaces through intuitive graphical interfaces. The promise is clear: democratize software creation, accelerate development timelines, and reduce the technical barriers that have traditionally separated ideas from execution. At its core, the no-code movement represents a shift in how we think about software creation. Traditionally, the ability to build software has been the domain of those with specialized knowledge of programming languages, development frameworks, and computer science principles. No-code platforms challenge this paradigm by abstracting away much of the complexity inherent in software development, presenting instead a simplified, often visual interface that aligns more closely with how non-technical users conceptualize processes and interfaces. The impact of no-code platforms on software development processes is multifaceted and profound. Perhaps the most immediate effect is the dramatic reduction in the time and resources required to bring an idea to life. Where traditional software development might require weeks or months of planning, coding, and testing, no-code platforms enable rapid prototyping and iteration. This acceleration of the development cycle allows businesses to respond more quickly to market demands, test new ideas with minimal investment, and pivot based on real-world feedback. Moreover, no-code platforms are bridging the gap between business domain experts and technical implementation. In a traditional development environment, there's often a translation layer required between those who understand the business requirements and those who can implement them technically. This translation process can lead to misunderstandings, delays, and solutions that don't quite meet the original vision. No-code platforms allow business users to directly shape the solutions they need, reducing the potential for miscommunication and ensuring that the end product more closely aligns with business objectives. Another significant impact of no-code platforms is the democratization of software development. By lowering the technical barriers to entry, these tools are enabling a wider range of individuals to participate in the creation of digital solutions. This democratization has the potential to unleash a wave of innovation, as people with diverse backgrounds and perspectives can now bring their ideas to life without being limited by their coding abilities. It's not hard to imagine a future where domain experts in fields like healthcare, finance, or education can create specialized applications tailored to their specific needs without having to rely on external developers or off-the-shelf solutions that may not quite fit the bill. However, the rise of no-code platforms is not without its challenges and limitations. While these tools excel at creating relatively simple applications or automating straightforward processes, they often struggle with more complex, custom, or performance-critical applications. The very abstractions that make no-code platforms accessible also impose constraints on what can be achieved within their frameworks. As projects grow in complexity, no-code solutions may hit scalability issues or require workarounds that negate some of the initial time savings. Security and maintenance considerations also come into play when discussing the impact of no-code platforms. While many no-code tools incorporate best practices for security, the ease with which non-technical users can create and deploy applications raises concerns about potential vulnerabilities. Additionally, as no-code applications proliferate within an organization, there's a risk of creating a new form of shadow IT that may not adhere to company standards or integrate well with existing systems. The question of vendor lock-in is another important consideration. Many no-code platforms use proprietary systems for building and hosting applications. This can create dependencies that make it difficult to migrate applications to different platforms or bring development in-house if needs change. Organizations must carefully weigh the benefits of rapid development against the potential long-term costs of being tied to a particular no-code ecosystem. As we consider the impact of no-code platforms on software development processes, we must also examine their implications for professional programmers. At first glance, the rise of no-code tools might seem to threaten the relevance of traditional software developers. If anyone can create applications without coding, what role is left for those who have spent years honing their programming skills? The reality, however, is likely to be more nuanced. Rather than replacing programmers, no-code platforms are more likely to shift the focus of their work. As simple and routine development tasks are increasingly handled by no-code tools, professional developers may find themselves tackling more complex challenges that require deep technical expertise. This could include optimizing performance, integrating disparate systems, ensuring security and scalability, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology. Moreover, the proliferation of no-code platforms may actually increase the demand for certain types of development skills. As these platforms evolve, there will be a growing need for developers who can create new components, integrate no-code tools with existing systems, and extend the capabilities of no-code platforms. In essence, while no-code tools may abstract away much of the routine coding, they create new opportunities for developers to work at a higher level of abstraction. The future of programmers in a world increasingly shaped by no-code platforms is likely to involve a blend of traditional coding skills and a new set of competencies. Developers may need to become adept at quickly learning and leveraging various no-code tools, understanding their strengths and limitations, and knowing when to use them versus when to resort to custom code. The ability to bridge the gap between no-code solutions and more complex, custom-developed systems will become increasingly valuable. Furthermore, as no-code platforms democratize basic app creation, professional developers may find themselves taking on more strategic roles within organizations. Their expertise will be crucial in architecting overall technology strategies, ensuring that no-code solutions integrate seamlessly with broader IT ecosystems, and addressing complex problems that fall outside the capabilities of no-code tools. In this way, the role of the programmer may evolve to become more akin to that of a technology consultant or architect, guiding organizations through the complexities of digital transformation. The education and training of future programmers will likely need to adapt to this changing landscape. While a strong foundation in computer science principles and programming fundamentals will remain important, curricula may need to expand to include familiarity with no-code platforms, system integration techniques, and the soft skills necessary to collaborate effectively with non-technical team members who are empowered by no-code tools. It's also worth considering the potential for no-code platforms to serve as a gateway into more traditional programming. As users become comfortable with the logical thinking required to create applications using no-code tools, some may be inspired to delve deeper into the underlying technologies. In this way, no-code platforms could actually help to address the shortage of skilled developers by creating new pathways into the field. The impact of no-code platforms extends beyond just the technical aspects of software development. It has the potential to reshape organizational structures and workflows. As the ability to create software solutions becomes more distributed throughout an organization, we may see a flattening of traditional hierarchies and a blurring of the lines between IT departments and other business units. This could lead to more agile, responsive organizations capable of rapidly iterating on ideas and bringing products to market faster. However, this democratization of development also raises important questions about governance, quality control, and technical debt. Organizations will need to strike a balance between empowering non-technical users to create solutions and maintaining standards for security, performance, and maintainability. This balancing act may give rise to new roles focused on overseeing and coordinating no-code development efforts across an organization. As we look to the future, it's clear that no-code platforms will play an increasingly important role in the software development landscape. However, it's unlikely that they will completely replace traditional coding. Instead, we're likely to see a hybrid approach where no-code platforms handle a significant portion of routine development tasks, freeing up professional developers to focus on more complex, innovative work. The evolution of artificial intelligence and machine learning technologies may further enhance the capabilities of no-code platforms, potentially allowing them to tackle increasingly complex tasks. We may see the emergence of low-code platforms that blend visual development tools with the ability to inject custom code where needed, offering a middle ground between the simplicity of no-code and the flexibility of traditional development. In conclusion, the rise of no-code platforms represents a significant shift in the software development paradigm, one that promises to make technology more accessible and accelerate the pace of innovation. While these platforms will undoubtedly change the nature of software development processes and the role of programmers, they are more likely to augment and evolve the field rather than render it obsolete. The future of software development will likely be characterized by a symbiosis between no-code platforms and traditional programming, with each approach complementing the other. Professional programmers will continue to play a crucial role in this ecosystem, leveraging their deep technical knowledge to solve complex problems, extend the capabilities of no-code platforms, and guide the overall technology strategies of organizations. As we navigate this transition, it will be crucial for both individual developers and organizations to stay adaptable, continuously learning and evolving their skills to keep pace with the changing technological landscape. The most successful professionals in this new era will be those who can bridge the worlds of no-code and traditional development, leveraging the strengths of each approach to create innovative, efficient, and scalable solutions. The impact of no-code platforms on software development is not just a technological shift, it's a transformation in how we think about creating digital solutions. By lowering the barriers to entry and empowering a wider range of individuals to participate in the development process, no-code platforms have the potential to unleash a new wave of innovation and creativity. As we move forward, the challenge will be to harness this potential while maintaining the rigor, quality, and sophistication that complex software systems require. In this evolving landscape, the future of programmers looks not diminished, but transformed. Their role will be elevated from mere code writers to strategic technology leaders, guiding organizations through the complexities of digital transformation and pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology. The advent of no-code platforms doesn't signal the end of programming as we know it, but rather the beginning of a new, more inclusive era in software development, one where the power to create is distributed more widely, but the expertise to innovate and solve complex problems remains as vital as ever.